Tyson Wheeler is second on Rhodey's all-time scoring list with 1,900 career points and holds every URI assist record. But the 5'10" point guard from nearby New London, Connecticut was under the radar when he met Cuttino Mobley on his recruiting visit to Kingston.
I remember I used to carry around my VCR tape of my highlights from high school, and they never seen me play, so they wanted to see how I played, so we popped it in. I showed those guys that, and they're like, oh, you're pretty good.
And then he goes out and plays in an AAU program and is killing it. Not everybody wants him, and I was like, no, my man, he's taken. So we were very happy about that.
And Wheeler immediately brought an obvious energy to the Rams.
He was one of the people I loved watching play. He was very fun to watch. You know what I mean? So for me, watching him was a joy.
Just the flair that he brought to the game, the way he enjoyed the game, the way he just looked like he was having so much fun out there.
And that joy spread to his teammates.
I love getting the rebounds so I can outlet it to him. I love running the floor so I can get it from him. I love finishing around the rim because I knew I was getting it from him.
Great handle. Fearless going inside in the trees, really a difference maker as soon as he showed up on campus.
The best point guard I ever played with. Tyson had the ability to get his own while also getting others involved. He made us go. We couldn't play fast without Tyson. He had that passion.
Such a positive energy behind him.
Underrated trash talker. Every time he shoot a jump shot, he says Wheeler.
This wasn't a one-time thing.
Laying it up, and he just yelled, Wheeler!
Or goes down the lane, shoots a floater. Wheeler.
Wheeler!
Goes in. What can coach say?
I remember playing at home our freshman year, and Rick Brunson was talking crazy. That made me work on my game even more to get better and make sure our team was going to be good the following year. And I remember going to Temple, and every time we played Temple for the next 4 years, I wanted to beat them, and I think we had a winning record against Temple.
Wheeler won 5 of 9 against John Chaney and the Owls, and always seemed to play well in Philly.
Because I always talk, about that Tyson's the best point guard I have around.
And anytime I would go to Philly and play against St. Joe's Temple in the South, I wanted to make sure I played well for him and his family.
He was like, I can't embarrass my big bro. I gotta perform.
Especially after Mobley made a school record 8 3-pointers in a win at Temple.
And 2 days later, Tyson come back and set the school record again.
We go play St. Joe's next. Tyson. He goes and breaks the record. Unbelievable, this guy.
Tyson and Cat they were together all the time. They had a special bond. They went through the really, really rough part of that 7-20 season.
The great thing about Coach Skinner, he gave us that confidence that we can make mistakes and try to learn from them.
I give those guys a lot of credit from where they started to where they finished.
And that was teaming up on the biggest stage to lead Rhode Island over top-seeded Kansas.
There were not anybody in college that could guard Tyson Wheeler one-on-one. When you really pressured him, and that Kansas was trying to pressure a guard that's a lot quicker than they were, well, that was foolish.
We wanted to be recognized as one of the top teams in the country, and beating those guys solidified that. I never thought I'd be playing Division I basketball to actually now playing in the NCAA tournament and going to the Elite Eight.
To this day, I think Tyson was one of the best point guards I ever played around with. I don't care if it's NBA or not. He got a short end of the stick when it came to the NBA.
Him getting drafted, being so happy, and then the lockout where he couldn't participate in training camp, he grew from it. He overcame that adversity. Great coach right now, great father, great husband, and he's one of the best people I know.